Alright, so there's gonna be no trailer for this video, but it's kind of more like a review, and that's the reason for it. So Haste Piece, if you already haven't known, a new One Piece game that's gonna come out, basically the sequel to a Project New World, which was a One Piece game that came out months ago, but they're releasing a new one tomorrow, Friday, 6 p.m. CST, and it's supposedly going to be the new revamped version, which I haven't played Project New World in a while, so for those who have played it, you can tell me if it's good or not. But I'm gonna go straight into this, honest opinions, give my thoughts on it, and give you a couple showcases so you guys could get a feel of the game. So let's go. Alright, I'm in this game raw, pause, but I'm gonna give my full-on opinion, no biasness. So, even the owners are here, and I don't really mind if anybody hates my opinion, but it's just my opinion on the game state so far. Alright. As you can see, when you first join the game, you are bombarded with a ton of Robux purchases, things that you can buy. We have the starter pack, which includes permanent gum, gear 4 and gear 2nd, times 2 XP boost for 6 hours, 25 race spins, a dinosaur fucking mount, and 100 gems, which is a lot of things for 4,000 Robux. That's $40, alright? That's a lot of money. And other than that, there's custom color hockey, coffin boat, 50% drop rate, striker boat, legendary fishing rod, fruit bag, times 2 money, unlimited stats refund, dark blade VIP, conquer spirit, fruit notifier, gear 4, the starter pack, and one more down here that you can't see, but it's the unlimited fruit bag. So a lot of fucking game passes. It's almost overwhelming, but at least it's not as much as AOPG. Look at AOPG store.
Oh, hell no, man.
What in the fuck am I looking at? That is so many game passes. So if the game is gonna follow those footsteps, that's alright, I guess. They're gonna have their own community of players that'll play the game. People who are free to play, if they don't have opportunities to catch up to people who have like Gear 4 already, or Conquer Spear or Dark Blade, then the game might not survive as long, because you need to have playability for both free to play and pay to win, which is hard to do, but if you're able to do it and you're able to pull it off, then hey, good job. And I don't mind it, because you know, developers have to make cash, make money. I'll just say that a more consistent player base with a mix between pay to win and free to play would work well with less game passes, because over time your community will grow and then they'll consider buying those game passes. Having everything laid out like this just seems too much, you know. But if you got the cash, spend it however you want. It's your fucking money, right? Now over here we have races, D-Clan, Lunarian, Dragonoid, Demon, Celestial Dragon, pretty cool, they give buffs. We have daily rewards, things that could give you gems, fruits, cash every single time you log in, so that's nice. In the menu we also have a gift shop, so every time you play for a certain amount of minutes or hours, you get gifted with spins, gems, fruits, etc. And then over here, before we get into any other showcases, we have the fruit dealer. So this is how it works, right? It's very similar to AOPG and blocks fruits in terms of getting fruits. You could spin. It's not that rigged. It's not that rigged. I just got a rare. Pretty good. And then over here on the Roblox market, you could see how many fruits they have in the game. So a ton. A lot of variety, a lot of fruits to play around with. And over there, they have the dinosaur mount. That is one of the owners, or the owner. He's just riding a dinosaur. I don't know why, but honestly, it's fucking sick. More games need to have mounts. Like, mounts is one of the things that makes MMOs so successful. But yeah, here's some things that I noticed. So when you're going up against mobs in this game, and of course it's like a banner beater, the mobs don't aggro on you. Like, I wish they made it so mobs actually aggro on you and they have a range and detection area, because if you just have bandits sitting there and they're not a threat to you at all when you're at a low level or on whatever island you're on, especially bosses, then what's the point of being scared? You can just attack them, run away, or stand on a ledge and they won't be able to hit you. So they need to give you a detection range, because it's not good. Plus, we'll see later on that most NPCs don't have abilities. They need to give them abilities. But other than that, the game looks absolutely amazing. Like, the maps are great. And let me showcase some weapons and things for you guys, and fruits. So we have 3 sword star right here. We can do 3,000 worlds. Look at that spin. God, the graphics are so good. Oh shit. Alright, let me start that over before I was almost molested by the owner. We have 3,000 worlds, the little spinny, and then into the slash. Really great effects, great animations, great models. It's just so good, but the gameplay just isn't it for me. And then we have Purgatory Onigiri, little slash. Oh my god, that cutscene. And then we also have Pound Phoenix. And then let's move on to Ryu. So we have Crimson Dash. Look at that. Does it like go where I'm pointed? It does. Alright, that's clean. And then we have Bloody Barrage. I'm guessing it's just a bunch of barrages. It is. And then I have one more weapon, which is Shisui. We have Star Impact and thrust barrage. So let's start with Star Impact. Think it's kind of similar to the other weapon, but it's just a different animation. And then we have thrust barrage. Oh, that actually looks really good, but I don't know how useful that'll be in like PvP, if the PvP is any good. Actually, I have Gomu on right now, so let me showcase that. So first of all, we have Slingshot. This is kind of like the thing that gets you around. Then we have Red Hawk. Oh, I wish the flames actually spread it out at the end, because that's what it's like in the anime. But very cool effect. And then we have Gatling, so nice barrage. Look at that. That actually looks so good, bro. Then we have Bazooka, little slam, and then Gomu Punch, which is just a slap. Yeah, alright, nothing too crazy. I currently don't have Gear 4, but there is a way for me to showcase Gear 4. Yeah, we ate string now, and let me showcase that. So first we have string bullets. Alright, that does not look like string, but alright. Then we have parasitic strings. I'm pretty sure this is the auto target. Yeah, that auto target's gonna be insane. Then we have web sling, my favorite part of this fucking game, in my opinion. I just love the web swing. Jesus. And then we have pentachromatic slashes. Are these giant slashes? They are. Pretty sick. And then we have overheat. Okay, they grab him and they slam him down. Alright, that's nice. Aesthetic, very aesthetic. Up next we have Ope. So let's start off with a little bit of room. Damn. I don't know if this scales off of the amount of fruit stats you have, but if it does, that'd be sick. Okay, yep. I love being able to showcase. So we have tact, a bunch of slashes, levitation. Oh, you actually pick up rocks. Now, the real question is, does it take the material off the building? It does. It's orange. I wish it actually picked up the buildings. That'd be so cool. Like slicing up the blocks and shit. Then we have Shambles, just the teleport. Oh, auto target teleport. Then we have Gamma Knife. Alright, you could throw that. And then Radio Knife. Oh, a bunch of pink slashes. So here we have Magnet. This is the first one, Junk Arm Slap. Look at the model for that. It's actually so nice. And then we have Magnetic Projectiles, which shoots a bunch of trash. Another magnetic slap. What would be cool is if the metal actually wrapped around your own hands instead of creating hands that just project. And then we have magnetic devastation, which is a giant ball and then it fucking explodes. That's cool. And then this is my favorite attack in the entire game, alright? Rail gun. Look at this, look at this. You just shoot a gun anywhere on your mouse and it's just a giant laser and it follows your mouse. That is such a cool idea. I love that. Now let's move on to Dragon. And there is the transformation. Now, in my opinion, there's a little too much swaying and not enough, waviness in the animation. Because like, look at the head. It looks like it's trying to fucking go pull up. And then the body is so stiff in the middle. So they need to make that more fluent. But the model looks great. And there's the roar. There's the blast bullets. There's the tornado. And then we have the violent rain. And then the suppose the best attack on Dragon. But it was a little underwhelming when I shot it. It looks amazing. Looks great. But look at that. It's kind of like the railgun, but it looks so low graphics in terms of the laser. So they gotta give that more flair. So fishing is a new mechanic they added to the game, and it's right next to the dock of the start. But you can buy a fishing rod from this guy, and you can start fishing. Now, the fishes you could get in this game can get really fucking big, and they could sell for a ton of gems and gold or cash. So let me go ahead and wait until a fish spawns. Oh shit, we got a fish. And it's a common jellyfish. These smaller fishes definitely do need a texture because they have no texture on. Let me get a bigger one. I don't like it. Oh, we got a fish and it's just a normal trout. Alright, well, it is what it is. We'll take it. And he's using gear 4. So that's what it looks like. The model is great. The attacks are amazing. Look at him just bouncing around. Alright, so before we end this, let's go ahead and visit some bosses so we could genuinely see the gameplay. And as you can see, bosses have no aggro. These have no aggro on them. Let's see if the mobs have different abilities. Do they just follow me? Yeah, we need to give these mobs some challenge because I could just M1 like I said, back up and just M1. Yeah, nothing too crazy there. Now let's see Thunder God. Does he have any cool abilities? Does he not? Okay, there we go. If you custom, he'll do it. But like I said, M1, back up, M1. And finally over here, we have Gear 4. So let's fight this guy. We already fought some dude earlier with Gear 4. Now we're gonna fight the NPC. Yeah, Luffy ain't looking too good, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Luffy ain't looking too good. This man, he is getting bodied by just me M1ing him. Do a little bit of stabbies and the game rebooted. Alright, well, I think that's the end of my gameplay for now. Alright, so my final thoughts. A lot of game passes. I wish they lowered that, but it is what it is. They need to give mobs aggro ranges and actual abilities later on in the game so they're a little bit more challenging. And so far, that's what I've noticed. So I'll probably be playing this for a little bit and seeing where I go from there, but I do hope the game succeeds.